We'll make a video.
Oh.
This is Bob from Excellence Landscaping. What we're going to do is we're going to take out this bad concrete and put in brick pavers here. We're going to go from step 1 all the way to the final step to show you how it's done correctly. Take out the concrete to put in the correct base and put in the pavers. Because what we're having here is we're having too much water going into the garage and towards the house. So we're going to take out the concrete correctly and put in the pavers. Let's begin now. What we're going to do is we're going to cut a little hole so we can pull up the concrete with the bobcat. Instead of using the jackhammer, we're just going to use the brick saw. We are now taking out the concrete with the bobcat, picking up the pieces, and putting in the truck for concrete disposal. We have a local area called Concrete Exchange where we take in and recycle the concrete. This is the fastest and easiest way to do that. We pick up these pieces, we put it in the truck, and then we take it for correct disposal, and it's the process of taking out the concrete. You could do it with the jackhammer, although it'll take quite a long time and it'll be quite time consuming. This way we get a nice clean fit out of the existing driveway. We have already taken out approximately 5 truckloads of concrete, which is right there. Tomorrow we will finish with another 5 loads of concrete removal. Right here we have a lot of clay, which is a bad sign because we always want all gravel aggregate underneath it. I think this is too soft for us. Right here we have a lot of stone. Seems like we have a lot of loose pea gravel. Although we're going to have to get a great deal of road mix and compact all this down. But as of tomorrow we should have removed all the concrete here, which is a total of about 10 truckloads of concrete. We are also going to get a curb cut in a while. That is to cut the curb down to be level with the driveway and also with the street. This way it'll reduce the hump from coming up. It'll give a smoother transition for the customer to go up the driveway. We are almost finished with removal of our concrete. Right now we've ordered approximately 25 tons of road mix CA6 aggregate. This will give us a concrete base, a solid base. Right now what we're doing is we're moving it all up here and we're going to start to level out the driveway. We have one more load of concrete to remove. We've done it with the bobcat and our dump truck. We have removed approximately 7 dump trucks of concrete here. And our last step is to dig out some of this clay, approximately 6 inches down, so we could put better aggregate down. After excavation, this is exactly how much clay needs to come out. We want to go 12 inches below base, and we have enough gravel here, aggregate, to put in its place. This is not good because this will not be able to hold the weight of vehicles correctly. We want to make sure we have the correct PSI underneath the pavers. We're about to compact the base. We've already put down 24 tons of gravel aggregate, and now we're looking to make sure if it's level over here. Looks like we're going to need an additional 10 tons of stone. Just want to make sure it's exactly leveled and base is deep enough. Right now we have about 13 inches in some areas about 8. I will not go less than 8 to 12 inches, so we're going to bring more gravel. We also have a larger compactor to compact it down, and we also have a small one just to compensate for the extra gravel. But this is better because it compacts it at a better rate and makes it more sturdier. We already have the apron level. We're putting on the pavers right now on the apron to get it all level. We got the square, we got the string going right there, so we are following the line to be perfect. Also, what we're doing is we're putting down the edging to hold the brick pavers. We use a T-shaped edging, which is better because it does not come up. We put down the stakes and spikes, although it does not come up like the regular edging does, because the regular edging, what happens is the stakes, once we have a frost, the stakes come up a little, which causes the edging to come up. But here we will not have that problem. And we're putting in an accent border all the way around. We're going to have 2 borders running around. We are now finishing our driveway. What started out to be concrete is now brick pavers. What we're doing now is we're putting the polymeric sand down, which acts as like a mortar in between the cracks, like a mortar grout. This way it seals it so it prevents weeds from coming out. Usually after we sweep it in, we always blow it off so we don't have any excess haze on it. As you can see, this is our transition. When we did the curb cut, it goes right to the street now. Easy transition. We put in a new sidewalk. We have the edging, and tomorrow we're going to be putting in some grass along the edges. We're blowing off the excess sand. We have all the edging put in place as it's supposed to. And what we did is we did a step for them. We did a custom step here. And what we're going to do is we're going to clean it, power wash it off. And what we used is we used mortar. We didn't use any adhesive because the mortar stays better in place, so this way throughout the harsh winters it'll still stay in its place. And we had our accent. We did a double soldier course all the way around, and we are now ready to wet down the polymeric sand to act as a sealer for the joints. And now, as I said, we're going to be putting in the final grass and take away all of our excess pavers. We always buy a little more in quantity to make sure we do not run short on any of that.